The last trend, the interconnection, the use of the capacity between the countries. In the past, I heard a lot with the decentralization, we told me, oh, there is no future for the TSO. But if we look today at the European level, we are moving in the huge centralization. On the north of Germany, France, Holland, Netherlands, a huge amount of wind parks are installed there. On the south, Italy is lucky. You got sun here. A huge amount of photovoltaic system can be installed in your country. But the cities are where they are. That means we have to connect this centralized production to the city, to the industry, and we need to build some infrastructure to ensure that those both worlds are connected together. We also need to improve the collaboration between the TSO and the DSOs because we have to integrate the decentralized production into the market as well. We cannot manage that separately. Also, if the grid is disconnected from the main grids, it's okay, but if you have a microgrid, it's okay. But at the end, we have to integrate all these sources of energy in the same market. And if we are talking about flexibility, we see here in 2021, for the balancing market, we want to implement 15 minutes trading, which is more or less real-time trading. And the 15 minutes trading will have to send the price signal to the producer to ensure that they get the right price for the services which is done. Collaboration. We already collaborated together. But maybe have a look on the left picture, because this is very important. This is a way today we are calculating the capacity region. This is a way where you are putting the capacity of the grid on the market to ensure that there is exchanges between the country. But now I have to make, I take the Swiss cap, but there is not a black hole, but a white hole in the middle of this map. And to be honest with you, it has nothing to do with the grid itself. It has to do with the political power play. And it brings nothing, to be honest, for the security of the system. The TSO, we are responsible to act locally because we have a law in each country who says that we are responsible to keep the lights on in the country. On the next step, we have to collaborate together because in the middle, you see the big blue area. This is one grid. We operate this grid together. I said that in the past. If you think that there is a grid only for Switzerland, forget it. This grid doesn't exist. If you think that there is a grid only for Italy, forget it. It doesn't exist. There is only one grid, and you have the picture here. That means this is the biggest machine. We have to operate together to ensure the stability of the grid. And that's the main reason why we are obliged to collaborate together. And maybe you can remember 1 year ago, you had on your clock at home 6-minute delay. It was during the winter of last year. And this happened because one TSO in the blue area didn't respect the rule. That means they put too few energy in the whole system, and all of you, all the Europe had 6 minutes delay on the clock. That means this machine is very sensible, and we have to work together to ensure that this is working together. The next, this is a center of collaboration. So you can see Italy, France are working together with Coreso. Everything is coordinated within this area, this violet area. And the yellow area, this is a TSE net. This is another regional security center, and both regional security center has to work together to coordinate the both worlds. But you see, the system is very complex. And we will bring more complexity in the whole system with the fourth energy package, with the clean energy package. And now I come back to my country, maybe, Switzerland. As you can see, Luigi already told that this morning, a lot of energy is coming from the north because you have a lot of centralized production wind energy on the north, and we are transporting a lot of energy from the north to the south. That means we need an infrastructure to do that. This is the second bad news. We have to build lines. We have to build infrastructure. And when I see how long it takes to build a line, in Switzerland, for instance, we are building one now, but it took 30 years to have a build permit. So that means when we started the project, I was young and beautiful, and now I can build it. But we have to accelerate the procedure because the system is moving faster as the infrastructure. And now we have to put the both trends together to ensure that we are building enough capacity in the country and also with the interconnection to ensure that we can exchange this energy between the country and smoothly. And Switzerland is located in the middle. We have already 41 tie lines, which is a lot. It is a lot. We are connected everywhere. We are in the middle of Europe, not EU member, but that's the reason why we improve also the collaboration with Terna to ensure that we are staying in the game and we can ensure the stability of the system together. The no-grid scenario, what does that mean? That means if we got opposition to build an infrastructure, it takes time. That means we make some calculation at ENTSO-E. It will cost something like 40 billion euro per year as 2040. And somebody has to pay the bill. 40 billion euro, this is a lot of money if you don't have the infrastructure. On the other hand, if we install a lot of energy on the north, wind energy, and we cannot transport this energy, we will waste energy as well. And 2040, 150 terawatt hour we can lose. That means we will have a lot of capacity installed and we cannot use it because we don't have the infrastructure to transport this capacity. That means the infrastructure is crucial. I know the overhead lines are not so beautiful, but we need that if we want to move in the direction of decarbonization. And of course, it is crucial for the energy union. Maybe a few words about the...
Yeah, you are 2 minutes over the time slot.
Okay, so I just would like to thank you.
You can conclude. You just can take just 1 minute to go.
Okay, 1 minute. Also, 2 points, 3 points from my side. First point, we need an infrastructure. The second point, we have to enhance the market, long-term price signal, short-term price signal as well. And the third, we need collaboration to work together. And I would like to thank you once again, Terna, for